One Pride, what's going on? It's your boy, T. Back at it again with another episode of Talking with T. And in today's video, we're going to be previewing the Detroit Lions training camp, and we're going to be previewing the season a little bit. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video, man. My first point, or the first thing I'm looking forward to seeing in training camp, is how does Jared Goff look going into training camp? Does he have command of the offense? Does his relationship with Ben Johnson seem to be growing? Does he seem to be calling the plays at the line of scrimmage? Does he seem to be in command of the offense? Because during the offseason, during OTAs, and during all the offseason workouts, all you kept hearing was Jared Goff struggling a little bit. Jared Goff struggling, hitting Jamison down the field. He's struggling throwing some deep balls. He threw some picks. And last year, coming down the stretch, he didn't throw any interceptions. So it's like, what's going on with Jared Goff? Is he going to be all right? Does he have command of the offense? And how does the offense look? Because during OTAs, all you kept hearing was the defense is kind of dominating the offense. The offense is kind of struggling against our defense. And last year it was vice versa because our defense was so bad at the beginning of the season. So I want to see, does Goff have control of the offense? How is his chemistry looking with JMO? How is his chemistry looking with Amon-Ra St. Brown? And how is this offense clicking? And I also want to see, what is the right guard rotation looking? Is it Vitae going in at the right guard position? Is that rookie we drafted? Like, I want to see the rotation for the right guard play, and I want to see how our offensive line looks. I want to see if they pick up right where they left off last year, and how does everybody fit in? Because we did lose a couple key depth pieces, whether it had been Brown that went to the Seattle last year. So I'm excited for our offensive line, but I also want to see how the right guard rotation works. Is it that guy that we drafted? Is he going to fill in at right guard? Is it going to be Vitae? And I also just want our offensive line to stay healthy this training camp. Ragnow, give him some rest whenever he needs it. Taylor Decker, give him some rest whenever he needs it. These guys have earned their due. They're going to put in some work, but all I wanted our offensive line is to stay healthy, and I'm curious to see how the right guard play goes. I also want to see the running back rotation. Is it just going to be Jahmyr Gibbs? Is it going to be David Montgomery? Are they going to be flanking Jahmyr Gibbs out? Are they going to have David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs on the field at the same time? That's something I want to see, and that's something that I'm really hoping to see in the offseason, whether it's pistol with Montgomery on this side, Gibbs on this side, or whatever. I want to see both of them on the field at the same time. I hope we have some packages for that. That's something I want to keep an eye for. And I also want to see our wide receiver rotation, because there's going to be some players on our team that were key contributors, whether it been Khalif Raymond, a few others, and the Tim Kennedy. I want to see who's going to nab that last wide receiver spot, because your rotation is going to be Amon-Ra St. Brown, then it's going to be Jamison Williams, then it's going to be Josh Reynolds or Marvin Jones, vice versa. There's four. Who's going to be getting that fifth wide receiver spot? Or are they keeping six wide receivers? I don't know. I'm curious to see how our whole offense looks, because there's going to be some key contributors on our team the last few seasons that aren't going to make the team, and that's going to be kind of upsetting, but I hope we keep Khalif Raymond, because it seems like everybody in that offense and the wide receiver room loves the guy. It's good to keep him around for the team. So let's dive right into the defense. How does our D-line rotation look working? Who's going to be on the opposite of Aiden Hutchinson? Is it going to be Zach Pascal? Is it going to be or one of the Okora brothers? Is it going to be James Houston? Is it going to be Charles Harris? I want to see how our defensive end rotation works. Is it just going to be John Kaminsky? I just want to see how our D-line works. I know we're switching it up a little bit this year. I want to see our linebacker rotation. Who's going to be starting with Anzalone out there? Is it going to be Jack Campbell? I hope it is. We drafted him in the first round. He better be out there. I've heard Derek Barnes is having a really good offseason. So how is our linebacker play going to work? And let's put the best linebackers out there that are going to ball out. We haven't had good linebackers in a long time. I'm finally getting encouraged that we drafted Jack Campbell in the first round, and I'm hearing that Derek Barnes is starting to turn the corner. And Anzalone, whether he liked to admit it or not, he was turning it on towards the end of that season. He had a really good end of the season. Maybe it was because of a contract year. Who knows? But our linebackers, I'm excited to see that competition. I want to see who comes out starting next to Alex Anzalone. With the DB room, how does the DB room going to shape out? Who's going to be the starters? Is Emmanuel Mosley ready to come back? Or is it going to be Cam Sutton, Jerry Jacobs, whoever we drafted, Brian Branch? Who's going to be the safeties out there? Who's going to be, where's CJ Gardner-Johnson going to be? Where's Kirby Joseph going to be? Where's Tracy Walker? And these are all good problems to have, because that means your team's getting a lot more talented than it's been in a long time. And I just want to see our defense keep taking the steps that it was taking in the offseason. I know they didn't have pads on or nothing, but they were dominating our offense during camp. CJ Gardner-Johnson was pumping everybody up. I'm glad he gets to mentor Brian Branch. I'm glad Tracy Walker gets to come back and mentor Kirby Kirby Joseph. It's an exciting time of the season. I want to see how the Lions handle the hype of all the offseason noise that they've been getting. Let's just keep this momentum rolling forward. Let's hope we stay injury-free. This is all I want in training camp. Stay injury-free, play hard, and live up to the expectations. It's your boy T signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.